Yep.
There. And tuck your left thumb underneath your right, and then we want to touch the inside like that, but we don't want to push out. Now we want to grab the clay,
Which finger am I pushing with?
that one,
Which one?
this one right there.
My right,
Yeah.
the one next to the little pinky.
Now there's our bead, and then we're going to lift. And then, just like the pressure, release pressure, release, 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 and just guide.
See, the problem is, I can't always tell when I'm getting to the top. I almost need to have my thumb slightly, I know you want it down here, but I almost need to somehow be touching, because I can't tell where the top's coming. Because if you hadn't told me I was coming to the top, I wouldn't have known.
You're right. You know, that's what I would.
What's this finger doing?
That.
I just wonder if I
What,
left it
what I've
out.
been trying to do is show people some techniques, but since everybody's different, then we have to adapt. So I wasn't thinking of that. So you're right. Now we're gonna have to figure out a way to use one of your other
I was
fingers.
trying to follow what you do.
No, this is great.
But
This is great.
this finger, what do I do? Am I using this for anything?
I think what we're gonna do is. Oh,
I just wonder if that one could tell me that I'm coming to the top.
yeah. Let's try that. Let's try that. We're gonna make it slippery first.
Okay.
Let's try that. So I'm going to draw your right elbow back a little bit, and see if that will.
Well, even if I leave it, here's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Even if I left it down there, I just want to be able to know that I'm going to feel for that.
Yeah.
Be aware of that finger.
That's it. Now, somehow touch your left thumb to your right hand.
Okay.
And I'm going
For
to
stability.
grab the clay
Yeah.
from the outside. Okay.
Yeah.
Now there's our wedge.
Yeah.
I'm going to lift. And as we come up, we're going to release pressure.
I know I'm there. Okay. So I'm starting to release when I get within a quarter inch from the
Yeah.
top, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as I come up, as soon as my index finger comes off the pot, then I know I got to be a quarter of an inch. So I start.
Yep. And so now we need to square off the lip. So remember how we were doing that? I'm just going to take the sponge here and wipe the muck off.
Yep. Me too.
Now, remember with your right hand, you fold the bottom three fingers and then point. And then I'm going to hold the sponge like that.
Yep.
And then at 6 o'clock, right here on the wheel, we just want to wrap that edge and make the edge smooth. And just hold still and then release. A little bit of a bobble in it, but that's not, it's alright.
Yeah, I can feel that. Okay.
Alright. Inside pushed out just a little bit. I'm going to straighten that out a little bit. We don't have to use the sponge if the sponge is awkward.
No, it's just learning how to hold
Yeah.
it. Just repetition.
Let's try it the other way. So instead of holding the sponge, we're still gonna hold your fingers like that, and then your thumb, right thumb over the left. Now you want to tilt your hands down. Now you want to straighten them out. Find 3 o'clock on the wheel, on the clay.
And 3 o'clock. Okay. Push your right over there.
Yeah. But don't push out. Now we want to grab some clay from the outside. Now you feel that wedge?
Yeah.
Now we're going to lift. Gentle release, pressure release. Allow the clay to go through your fingers.
You can see where after you do it a few times, you kind of get used to that. Did you try to do this with your blinders on before I came over?
I have the first half. A lot of times I will center and open the clay with my eyes closed.
Okay.
But the throwing of the pot, this is a challenge. This is interesting. I was just always curious. This is definitely interesting. So now we're just going to feel the thickness of the clay so we can see what we're going to do. So Now just touch it, that's it. Now with your thumb, you can tell where the tip is.
Yep.
Just feel the inside. Now all we're gonna do is follow the shape. See how that's, it's kind of thin there and that looks a little thick?
Mm-hmm.
See that?
It's thicker from about this point up.
Yeah.